Hello. 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 Alright, let me know if you guys are hearing echoes. Let me know if you guys
without
are
further
hearing
ado,
echoes. Let me know if you guys
without
are
further
hearing
ado,
echoes. Let me know if you
let
guys
us
are
continue
hearing
on.
echoes. Let me know if you
Let
guys are
us continue
hearing
on.
echoes. Let me know if you
Let
guys are
us continue
hearing
on.
echoes. Let me know if you
Let
guys are
us continue on. Let us continue on. Alright. What have you got for us? What have you got for us? What have you got for us? What have you got for us?
Our countrymen's deed speaks for themselves.
Deed speaks for themselves. Deed speaks for themselves. Deed speaks for themselves.
Lord, Hien cannot deny the truth of their hearts. 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 Too long has it been since I looked on his face. Been since I looked on his face. It would be of great comfort to see him again. Of great comfort to see him again. Small comfort if you were to join us in the search. If you were to join us in the search. If you were to join us in the search. If you were to join us in the search. If you were to join us in the search. If you were to join us in the search. If you were to join us in the search. If you were to join us in the search. If you were to join us in the search.
Think clouds. Think clouds. Think clouds. Think clouds. Think clouds.
Alright. 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 Okay, where to? Okay, where to? Okay, where to? We have to talk to Lise. We have to talk to Lise. We have to talk to Lise. I wonder what kind of man Ian is. I wonder what kind of man Ian From what I heard, kind of man Ian From what I heard, he's about the same age as me. He's about the same age as me. He's about the same and then there's Fordola, who isn't a whole lot younger than us both. Younger than us both. Younger than like her. He was born and raised in an imperial province. Born and raised in an imperial province. This is all he's ever known. But unlike her, he chose to do something about it. 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 He chose to do something. I want to meet him. I want to know why. Meet him. I want to know
maybe
why.
if I understand that,
maybe
it'll
if I
help me to
understand
understand
that,
a lot of
it'll
other things.
help me to understand a lot of other things.
Help me to understand a lot of other things.
Help me to understand a lot of other things. Help me to understand a lot of other things. Help me to understand a lot of other things. Help me to understand a lot of other things. Help me to understand a lot of other things. Help me to understand a lot of other things.
Okay. 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 Map. 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 Nope. Wrong way. Wrong way. Be going wrong. Be going wrong. Be going wrong. There. There. Uh-huh. There. Uh-huh. There. Uh-huh. The beloved king returned to urge his countrymen to rise up in rebellion. Rise up in rebellion. Not a story you'd ever hear in Charlatan or Judah, is it? Or Judah, is it? Not in those words, perhaps in those words, but no land's people is so cynical to be willing and immune to inspiration. Singular individuals have the power to move hearts and minds no matter where they go. Doubtless, you speak from personal experience. As much as this Lord in truth us, though, but there are vital tasks to be attended to here. Preparations for the inevitable assaults on Doma Castle, for one. There is also the matter of coordinating our efforts with the Confederacy and our comrades in Kugain. Dealing with this troublesome aetherites, I could go on, but you understand. Sorta, woulda, coulda. Sorta, woulda, coulda. Sorta, woulda, coulda. Aye, so it goes. We all have our responsibilities. Yeah. We shall depart for the Asium Steppe at once. You will be joining us, so? For our part, we shall do what we can to aid the Domain Liberation Front in your absence.
We will refrain from conducting any large-scale operations in your absence, but instead devote our energies to bolstering our ranks and training our new recruits. When you return, we will be ready for war. If anything happens, if you need us to come back sooner, you'd better contact us. Noble sacrifices are a last resort. Remember? Follow me, my friends. We have many lanes to travel before we reach reunion. Wait! Don't leave yet. Here, take these for the road. Take these simple fare. But it's the least we can do for you after what you did for us. It may be stupid and naive for me to say this, but I will. When you come back, we will finish what we started. We will beat the Imperials and we will win our freedom. So don't keep us waiting too long. All right. Meanwhile, in the keep of Doma Castle.
I would expect no less of Bahamut's conqueror. Prepare the airship. His Radiance will not object. We have fulfilled our obligations here. I will see this prize for myself. Do you understand why I appointed you to act in my stead? You, whose only accomplishment was to whisper the right words in the right ear. Because of your petty hatreds. They render you the perfect instrument to bleed your kinsmen of hope. To make an example of Doma. Such as was ordered. Listen well. If you yield Doma to the rebels, you will not be given another chance to beg forgiveness. Do your duty now. Or die with the rest of them.
Are you all right, my lady? That was uncalled for, 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 right? Oh! Oh! Oh!
They say your Eorzean is helping the rebels. 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 I want her dead. I want her friends dead. I want the heads of everyone she knows and loves mounted on the castle walls. Everyone she knows and loves mounted on the castle walls. Everyone she knows and loves mounted on the castle walls. Everyone she knows and loves mounted on the castle walls. Everyone she knows and loves mounted on the castle walls.
You mean I can finally go after her? 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 I've been waiting for this chance. I promise you, my lady, she won't escape this time. Not this time. Oh no. Not this time. Oh no. Not this time. Oh no. Not this time. Oh no.
Meanwhile, in the fringes of Gyre Albania,
Aye. This is the place. Aye. This is the place. Aye.
Oh,
This is the place.
oh. Do we have our old friend back? Do we have our old friend back? Do we have our old
When
friend
his
back?
shade was banished, you swore to leave his life behind. 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 Yet, if this be the work of the eyes, what choice do you have but to end it? What choice do you have but to end it? What shall the poet say? Damn you, Alphino. What shall the poet say? Damn you, Alphino. What shall the poet say?
if all are ready, let us depart for reunion in the Asium Steppe. Our route will be somewhat courteous. We will need to return to the Ruby Sea and head north along the coast, past Esari. All right. I think we have to travel up this way. Yes. From here we will turn north until we arrive at a cave, though which we must pass in order to reach the Asium Steppe. Lise and Gogetsu have already gone on ahead. We should carry on as well. Alright. Oh hey, we could finally get through. I'll be right back, guys, while this plays through.
I remember the emptiness, vast and endless. The Azim Steppe, home to countless roaming tribes. A sacred land, watched over by elder gods. Here, we would find Doma's salvation. With the wind at our backs, we walked on, in search of hope, in search of him.
All right. I give you the Asium Steppe, though I should say that this is but one small portion of it. Despite the close proximity, Domin rarely venture this far north. Most find these lands and their people strange and foreign. Fortunately, those who frequent Reunion are more welcoming than most. Come, it is not much further. I would hope so. My legs are getting tired. Yeah, I don't like walking. I do not like walking. Let's pick this up. Summoner. Alright. Welcome to Reunion, my friends. Here is where we will begin our search for Lord Ian. Now we're gonna search? I thought the search has begun already. Oh boy. Okay. When last I spoke with Lord Hyen, he said he spent much time in these markets. I had hoped we might find him here today, but alas. Hey, Yuguri, I've been meaning to ask. There are an awful lot of Thalia here, aren't there? Oh, I assumed you knew. The Azium Steppe has been home to the nomadic tribe of the Thalia since antiquity. More than 50 roam these lands, and though they do not constitute a nation, there is a hierarchy of sorts, determined through ritual combat. Funny. If they are so busy fighting each other, you'd think the Empire would be able to march in and take the steppe with ease. I wonder why they haven't. Why indeed, Priest? Why indeed? Perhaps they see little value in it, especially given the fierce reputation of the Thalia's warrior who would fight tooth and nail to oppose them. These lands were not made for men. The soil is thin and the weather unforgiving. The Thalia found ways to survive. It is true, but They are made for stemmer stuff than most Imperials, conscript or citizen. Thanks for taking the time to explain. It sounds like I've got a lot to learn. Later, I mean. We are meant to be looking for high-end. People from many tribes gather in reunion to trade goods and information. I should be surprised if we cannot learn something of value here. Let us make our inquiries separately. So, why don't you speak with some of the merchants here? Merchants, come and speak to me. What fortune you have to come hither at this time? Freshly slaughtered, every cut available on request. Organs too, hearts, livers, brains, or a brace of blood sausages, if you desired only a snack. Oh, I've got plenty of those, no need. A doman? Or meats they make. Domans. I just. I did see a young Moor in the company of one some few days ago. Okay. That didn't tell me much other than they have been here. What a waste of time. Roasted fish with pumpkin, an exotic foreign delicacy, cooked to perfection, beloved without the steppe. Come. You seek domans? Then you are come to the wrong place, my friend. Delicious as my foodstuffs are, they find little favor with those from the south. Now, if it were Goro you were looking for, on the other hand, then I might be able to help you. They flock to my stall. Okay, that still didn't tell me anything. I hope the last one will be more usable. Let's see. Buzz, fresh buzz. Your choice of lamb or Jozo. Guaranteed to satisfy. How many will you have, miss? How about none? A doman? Unless another Daz card is keeping him in her York, he is not here. More fool her if she took a doman for a husband. But enough about domans. Let us speak of Buzz instead. You cannot come to this Asium steppe and not sample this most traditional of delicacies. Oh, I would rather not. go register the order here. Good evening to you, madam. Do you wish to hire a Falcon Porter? I say, is this not your first visit to this stop? In that case, I shall add your name to our register for your future ease of travel. This is good enough. Okay. We found something. I have brought you a new brush, my beloved. So smooth and silky, your mane shall be the envy of every other man. Say again? You are seeking who? Ah, the Dolman. I know of whom you speak. He comes and goes with a mole girl. Though I could not describe her, I only know that she is mole because I heard them talking as they passed. With the chat mode in say, use your keyboard or the software keyboard to enter any phrase that contains mole to ask the Celia in reunion if they are of the mole tribe. There, you did well to travel so far. Alright. I am Yura. If you must know, come down from the mountains in the south. If there is nothing else. Alright. Next. You take me for a mole? I am Oronir. Compare me not with one so weak and lowly. Yes, I am mole. My name is Bergrina. May I help you? Oh, I see. You are looking for Hyen. In that case, how urgent this business must be to leave our conversation unfinished. The Kinzai, will you buy it? There is but one bundle left. If not, then I will, though I had not thought to pay so high a price. It is a bargain for which you should be grateful. If you lack the coin, then the fault is your own. and you will leave with nothing. Please, I must have the Kinsai. The gods themselves requested it. We are bound to their will. Pay me the difference in whisper roots. I will sell it to the next apothecary to the pass-through reunion, and we will each feel fairly treated. But do not tarry. Should another come before you, coin in hand, I will not refuse him. I understand. Thank you for this kindness. I am sorry, but we must speak of Hyan later. I cannot leave reunion without that Kensai. I don't need that either. Probably this? You want to help me? Is that it? I do not know what to say. Thank you, soul. Thank you. The slumbering ones we must. Well, wander the plains to the west of the reunion. If we each harvest 2, then we should have enough whisper roots. Return here when you have finished. Good luck. Oh, why must I do all the dirty deeds? Alright, let's exit here. Whisper roots. Guessing those. Welcome back, Soul. Have you brought the Whisper Roots? Blessed is he who showed kindness to strangers, for with fortune does he ever ride. Will this quantity suffice? It shall. The Kensai is yours. The gods favor you more than you know, child. You'd rarely have need of such herbs, and so my stock is limited. Have you come a day earlier or later, I would have none for you. Perhaps the gods guided me here, as they guided grandmother, as they guided this woman from the west.
Hey! How goes the search? Any luck?
What fortune to meet a friend of the young master!
Well met, Cyrena. If you have an inkling as to the current whereabouts of Lord Hien, we should be most grateful for your assistance.
Oh, please! It is I who should be grateful.
Hold! What is this? I came first, you second! Know you to whom you speak? All people of the steppe should! Or have you fought so much that you have forgotten the face of your superiors? Superiors? I spit on your superiority, little prince! Twisted and mad as sand devils, your kind are!
Those two don't seem to like each other very much.
Those boys are of the Oronir and Dothal, the two strongest tribes. The children of Azim are destined to rule, so they declare to all who will listen. Their word is law, for now. Grand, flamboyant fighters, but deadly, very deadly. He prances as a horse, as do his brothers after their many recent victories. The Undying ones too are strong, fearless, and vicious. They often reigned in the past. Now they are sorely tested. The master of the markets. He is Castilla. To fight in reunion is forbidden, and to break the peace is to be banished forever. This he says without words, for words are lies to the Castilla. They do not speak.
That's interesting. And all these different tribes share the same lands, do they? No wonder it's tense.
I shall look for you on the field at the Nardum. Mark my words! As shall I! Mayhap I shall take 11 more Dothal heads to make a dozen with yours. I look forward to the day!
The dispute will be settled at the Nardum?
A great battle held on the final day of the Sahan-San. During this time, all bonds of hierarchy are broken. All Zayla are equal and free to prepare for the fight. The tribe which triumphs in the Nardum rules until the next Sahan-San. Which in these lands is now.
Ah, so that is what they call the custom. I presume your tribe will also be taking part?
Not all seek the Dawn Throne. Some are satisfied with their lot. Others, like the Castilla, have reason to remain neutral. Them all are lambs among wolves. Long were we content to remain apart and live quietly, but... Never mind that. You see Kien, yes? I know where he may be.
All right. Long ago, my grandmother, having received a vision from the gods, bade me go north into the southern mountains. It was there that I found Ian near death from many wounds. I brought him to our village, and there we nursed him back to health. Afterwards, he chose to remain that he might repay us for our kindness. Doman set much store by honor and shame, so at first I did not question it. Excuse me, if I could see your map for a moment. Here. He has grown fond of this place. It affords him a view of the markets and the steppe. I would accompany you, but I must return to our village to prepare my grandmother's meal. Thank you again for your assistance. Our long-awaited reunion is at hand. Come, my friends. Let us go and greet our Lord and Master. Nope, obviously not here. Up this ladder, I'm guessing.